roll to 1-2. Doesn't want to roll to 1-2. Come on. You can do it. I believe you. There we go. Awesome. So I don't know if you guys can, you won't be able to see that. I'll do a video explaining that later on. No worries. If you guys are just joining us for the first time ever, good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Basically, today is going to just be a beautiful day. I did still file because I am going pretty far away, and it just makes me feel more comfortable. I personally think that is the safer way to fly. And I am going over to Greenwood, Mississippi. So it is a towered field. They're going to take really good care of me, and they were super, super nice. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Now, I actually have a second iPad on board because I like redundancy. So I've already set up my flight plan in that one, but we're going to go ahead and put it in this one as well. So I'm departing Sugar Land Regional Airport, and I'm going to Greenwood, and I filed for 9,000 feet, or 9,000 feet. The reason I did that high, you guys, is because that is where the winds are the most favorable for me, and I would like to make pretty decent time since this is going to be about a 3-hour flight. Awesome, you guys. Perfect. We don't need to pack on this one because I've packed on the other one and on my phone. This is really just for situational awareness, you guys. Just so I know what's going on, which is perfect. Awesome. Easy peasy. Now, what I got cleared for is actually a full departure. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I always forget to do this. There we go. Okay, perfect. I always forget to do that. Awesome, you guys. For those of you saying you don't need an IFR flight plan on a day like today, you are 100% correct. But in my personal opinion, safety is always the #1 priority, and that is when I feel the safest. I'm constantly talking to ATC. I don't necessarily have to worry about busting in airspace. I'm still looking for traffic, and it is just the more enjoyable way for me to fly, so that's what I choose to do. You guys can always do VFR flight following. It's basically the same thing, so there really isn't that big of a difference other than the fact that I'm already on an IFR flight plan if the weather changes on a dime, which has happened to me a time or two. So I'm currently in what is called a non-movement area, which means I don't need clearance to be able to taxi here. We're going to pull into another row of hangars so that we can see some aircraft taking off while I get the rest of everything situated. We listen to the weather and we call ground. If you guys are new here, welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. If you could hit the follow button, that would be spectacular. My name is Kay. We are currently in Low Red. She is a 1968 Piper Cherokee 180. And we are both very happy that you guys are here. All right, so I'm going to taxi to the end of this hangar row. Now, the interesting thing is nobody has left from any of these other hangars except for mine. So I think my hangar row is where everybody, like, that wants to fly for no reason goes. Because it's actually pretty cool. 4 other airplanes in the span of the couple of hours that I have been here showed up pretty much at the same time. Okay, so we're going to bump our RPMs down to 1,000. I'm going to reset that parking brake here. Again, guys, I am in a non-movement area, so we are all good. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a good day. As you guys can probably guess, I will not be looking at the screen, so I cannot answer any questions. However, I'm sure a few of you guys have been around long enough that you'll be able to help people out if they have any, so please feel free. I would appreciate it. And also, if you guys wouldn't mind checking out my newest video, that took a lot of time to put together, so I really do hope you guys like it. All right, so we've already done this full process right here. We're down here at the bottom. So lights are as required. It is daytime, so we don't need any special lights on. Mixture as required. We're going to go ahead and lean this out because we're on the ground. And we're just going to lean it out until we see a small drop in RPM. And that engine actually got a little bit softer. So we're going to bring that back up, bring those RPMs back up just a little bit, and that looks good. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to our pre-taxi taxi checklist, you guys. This is where I'm going to check my seatbelts. My flaps are up. Heat, vent, defrost are all good. Avionics are clearly already on so that I could talk to you guys. Transponder I've got set to standby. And we're going to go ahead and listen to the weather. So like I said, guys, I do have my secondary radio. I'm going to go ahead and tune to COM 2.
Tango time 14530.
And we'll go ahead and take a listen.
Wind 05012. Visibility 10.
That is quite loud. We'll wait for that to restart, and then I'll show you guys how I write all that down and all that good stuff. If you guys have never seen this before, no worries.
Landing, departing runway 35.
Okay, we're going to be using runway 35.
In and around the airport.
We're going to be looking for birds, just like we always do. This is actually a bird sanctuary, you guys, so there's quite a few of them.
Tango time 14530.
Tango.
Zulu. Wind 05012. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 9 or dew point 1. Altimeter 3033. ILS approach, runway 35 in use, landing departing runway 35. Caution bird activity in and around the airport. Advise the controller on initial contact information Tango.
Okay, so I've got information Tango, which you guys can see I wrote down. I'm going to be using runway 35. The winds are 050 at 12, so that's really not that bad, which is perfect. 10 statute miles visibility, temperature is 9 degrees Celsius, dew point is 1 degree Celsius, and my altimeter is 3033. So it's currently set to 3004, which is why I'm actually in negative numbers. So we're going to roll that up to 3033 now. That's going to put us at about 120, 130, which is exactly what we want to see. So that is definitely within 75 feet of the airport elevation, which is perfect. And then we're going to just go ahead and set our backup altimeter to that as well. So that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have already bugged my runway heading, the same runway I used yesterday. So that is already in 350. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my flight director for takeoff. Do I need it? No, but why not use it if you got it, right? Perfect. That looks awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and continue on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to tune ground, and I'm going to ask them to pick up my craft clearance. Craft is actually what is picked up for IFR. So the C stands for clearance, R stands for route, A stands for altitude, F stands for frequency, and T stands for transponder. So we'll go ahead and pick that up here in just a second, and then after I write everything down and clarify things, then I will explain to you everything that they said. If you guys are just joining us for the first time ever, please do hit that follow button. I would really appreciate it. Happy Sunday, my beautiful friends, and let's get started.
500 on Bravo Echo 33.
Okay. Now we're just waiting for somebody. He just asked, I think, to transition through at 3,500, but really wouldn't need to do that. And then we just had one of those airplanes that was in my hangar row start taxiing, so that is good. I wonder why he taxied that direction, though. That's kind of weird. Maybe he's not taking off. Maybe he's going over to the FBO or something. Good morning, Sugar Land Ground, Cherokee 773 in November. I'd like to pick up IFR to Golf Whiskey Oscar, please.
Cherokee 773 November, Sugar Land Ground, good morning. You're clear to the Golf Whiskey Oscar Airport via the Alexandria 3 departure. Alexandria VOR, then direct. Maintain 2,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after. Departure frequency is 123.8, squawk 7305.
Clear to Golf Whiskey Oscar via Alexandria 3 departure, Alexandria VOR, then direct. Climb maintain 2,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after. Frequency 123.8, squawk 7305 for 773 in November.
33 in November, read back correct.
Okay guys, so we are all good. That is exactly what I was hoping to hear, so that's perfect. We are going to climb up initially to 2,000 feet. Now, the reason why it says expect 9,000 10 minutes after is if I lose my radios after 10 minutes of my departure, I'm going to automatically climb up to 9,000 feet. That's where ATC is going to expect me to be, and if they can't get in touch with me, they can work around that. That is why it is really important when you are IFR that you remember